This is me calling for aid because I'm here to tell you that, sponsored by Talk Nerdy to Me, I was able to see Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim tonight, and this movie, I was surprised. I don't know what I thought going in quite, as far as like an animated movie. Let's talk about it. This movie was written, directed by Kenji Kojiyama. This is based off of 2.5 pages that was in Return of the King. You're stretching a few pages into a 2.5-hour movie. The beginning was kind of boring, and really, you know, without giving any spoilers to this movie, just people that would rather die than listen to a woman. So this is about Hera. She's probably one of the strongest female characters I've seen in a long time. This character really panned out. Both characters fleshed out. It's about Hera and Wolf. Something happens that's really crucial at the beginning of the movie that causes this full-blown war. There's actually really no reason for. It could have been totally avoided. I've been a lifelong fan of the trilogy of the Lord of the Rings. Me and my best friend Alexa saw the Two Towers in theater 17 times, I think, in high school, and I feel like it was a smart expansion of the franchise. It really gave me Game of Thrones vibes with a lot of Norse mythology vibes mixed in. I didn't always feel like I was in a Lord of the Rings movie. You know, there's a lot of really cool mythical creatures. You see at the very end characters that tie you into the whole franchise of what's coming for Lord of the Rings. This really humanizes Middle Earth is what this movie comes to do. This movie's war, I mean, it's bloody, it's sad, there's a lot of tragic things that happen in this movie that there's no reason for. It was a good 2D, 3D mix. The animation, actually, and I haven't heard anybody say this, but the animation's really a nod to me, was for the original Hobbit animated movie, is what it felt like to me, with like some really modern stuff tied in. So this was epic to me. This, like, it really was slow and it got so much better as it like inched along. Hera's just so badass. Like, I was kind of doubting her for quite a while, and Wolf is really hot. He's definitely daddy in this movie until he becomes like too much of an a-hole, which is kind of hard to do, but he did. There's a line, you know, it's really amazing, where Hera wears a wedding dress and she comes out and like they're in this war, and Wolf's like, oh, you think I'm gonna marry you now? You know, and he's like, who are you even betrothed to? And she's like, myself and death. And I was like, wow, what a bad bee. I thought this was really epic. I would say see it in theaters. I know a lot of the Tolkien fans are gonna be really obsessed with this. I was pretty obsessed with it. I would love to rewatch it with my husband to see what he has to say. We have Lord of the Rings merch that you can get now online that we created for this movie, which is really cool. You can get like a sweatshirt, you can get a regular t-shirt, or we can make you something cool, like even like that quote that I told you on some merchandise. Go check out our store, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Let me know what you thought about this movie. I don't know if anybody's gonna go see it. I know a lot of people like to go on, you know, streaming. It was great. It was a really good time, and it was definitely epic and worth it.